Hello, Flame Being. Hi, how you doing? And today we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5, Episode 16. Oh boy, I'm quite nervous. But, yeah, so the last episode we watched, if you forgot, it was a Robot Girlfriend episode. And then we had the last scene. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so this episode, I'm assuming, is going to be about that whole thing. I don't want to say it out loud. But, yeah, I cannot wait to get into this. I'm sorry, I am excited to see how it goes. But, goodness gracious. Yeah. But, if you're not in my Discord, or my Patreon and my Discord, so yeah, the last episode that I just posted, obviously, right after I posted it, I went to go get takeout from my favorite sushi restaurant. Same thing I always get. And then 2 hours later, I had, like, hive-like rash. I kind of still have it on my face. My eyelids were, like, twice the size, and so were my lips. So that was very fun. I now know lip injections are not for me. Not a good look for me. But yeah, and then my fingers have been swelling up and my hands have been very itchy, so, you know, it's a fun time, you know? But to make a long story short, I think my body is trying to actively work against me watching the next episode so I don't go into full insanity. So, yeah, that was very fun. But, I think they've gone down a little bit, to where you guys can't tell that they're swollen. But, yeah, it was very fun. Very, very fun. The last 2 days. But, either way, sorry, body, we're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to watch this. But if I go into anaphylactic shock during this, y'all know why. Y'all know why. On a real note, I'm excited to see what happens. Excited might be the wrong word, but, you know, intrigued? I don't know. But I'm also interested in what Spike's doing with, you know, the Buffy robot that he's commissioning. That should be fun. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so let's just get into it.
Hey, Mom.
We're picking up right where we left off. Yo, you're gonna make me watch this scene again. Oh.
Hey, flower getting lady.
I want to see this again.
Want me to pick Dawn up from school? What are you doing?
Don't want to see this again. Don't show me her again.
Homie?
Really? Really? Fucking rude, honestly. How dare they? Oh, that was a choice. That was a choice. Also, I think I mentioned in the last review, I was like, did they take Dawn? But I guess she does say, do you want me to pick up Dawn from school? So she's okay. Hopefully. Watch Glory go through the carpool lane to get Dawn. Did you keep going with the scene, or?
I think we're just about ready for pie.
And then I'll be pretty much ready for bar.
Yes, everything was delicious.
Is this a dream or like a memory? Oh, it's from Christmas.
I had too much nog. Baby, let me rub your tummy. She likes it when I stop explaining things.
My nog tastes funny.
So cute.
I think I got one. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a myth that it's a myth. There is a Santa Claus.
Anya?
Disemboweled children, but otherwise.
The reindeer part was nice.
Not the written and directed. Oh no!
No, do you think we dare? As long as you two stay away from the band candy, I'm cool with anything. Look, all we have to do is just cut off a little bit of the burnt. Mom.
Are you fucking kidding?
Mom.
Oh my
Mom.
god.
Mom.
Oh no. Oh no, not this again. Not the camera movement! Oh, fuck my life. Fuck my life.
No, I don't remember.
Okay, it's very simple. When a children's mother
Please.
cover her mouth with PR. Best thing is to wait for the paramedics, okay?
When will they be here?
They're very nearby.
Giles, you have to come.
Buffy?
She's at the house. tumor, but she had an operation and she's fine now. And she's been fine.
We got her. My God, we got her.
Let's get her on the truck now. Call it in ahead.
That's what it is, a beautiful miracle.
How the
Good as new.
How
Thank
the
God you
fuck
found me in time.
did she come back to life? Okay, I've had enough of these fake outs. You need to
Call it. I'm sorry.
What do we do now? I mean,
I'm sorry, but I have to tell you that your mother's dead.
what?
I'm guessing it must have been an aneurysm or some clotting. Some complication from surgery.
God,
She probably
shots,
felt-
please, enough.
Have a glass of water and try not to disturb the body.
You're gonna just leave her? Oh my
Do you need
god.
anything? Is there someone you can call?
No, don't, no, it's too late.
Joyce?
They're coming for her. No,
Joyce?
we're not supposed to move the body.
God.
How can you say it's not that bad?
I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Kevin Berman called me a freak in front of everybody.
Good. Thanks for asking.
So I heard you like had a freak out and cut yourself.
No, not even. It was so
I
not.
felt like that before. And I'm like, whatever.
She's so superficial.
I have to talk to you.
Goodness gracious. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Is this gonna be the entire episode? Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Oh no. I can't do this! Oh my god.
I should wear the purple. The purple. Purple means royalty.
Well, I can't see Buffy at the morgue and be all royal. Why can't I just dress like a grown-up? Can I be a grown-up?
God.
We can be there for Buffy. And Dawn.
Of course it has to be during these circumstances. Are you kidding me, Tara? Oh my god, they're so cute.
Strong like an Amazon.
I hate it here.
Strong like Amazon, right?
Sandra cried at the apartment. It was weird.
Yeah, it's a thing we do.
God. Because Joyce was like a mom to them too. Because Xander doesn't have a good home life. And Willow's mom is, you know, not the best. From what we've seen of her, so. Oh my god.
What's going to happen?
I have to change.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what it is. It's the frickin' doctors. I mean, they just let her out, you know? Clean bill of health. Dig a hole in your skull. Here's a Band-Aid. Next!
Xander.
They should have checked her over. They should have had her in. Things don't happen. I mean, they don't just happen.
Fortunately, they do.
You know I can't take you.
Damn straight.
Are they going to cut the body open?
Oh my god. Would you just stop talking? Just shut your mouth. Please.
What am I doing?
How can you act like that?
Am I supposed to be changing my clothes a lot?
But I don't understand. I don't understand how this all happens. How we go through this. I mean, I knew her, and then there's just a body. And I don't understand why she just can't get back in it and not be dead anymore. It's stupid. It's mortal and stupid. Or yawn or brush her hair. Not ever. And no one will explain to me why.
Sorry. Some pent up.
Did he just punch the wall? Good. Oh my god. Please don't. God, at least close her eyes. Oh my god.
If there's anything we can do.
Glad you're here.
Your mother did have what looks like an aneurysm. A sudden hemorrhaging from a ruptured arterial vessel near where the tumor was removed. I doubt there was much pain. And even if someone had been by her side,
My head. Mom.
it's doubtful that this could have been dealt with in time.
There wasn't a lot of pain.
Absolutely. I have to lie to make you feel better.
I hate how well done this episode is.
I wish that Joyce didn't die. Because she was nice. And now we all hurt.
Never done this. That's just an amazingly dumb thing to say. Obviously, I've never done this before.
I have. My mother died when I was 17.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean to. I'm only telling you this because thoughts and reactions I had that I couldn't understand or even try to explain to anyone else. I know it's different for you because it's always different, but if you ever need...
I love Tara so much. Goodness.
And yes, it's always sudden.
What's she gonna do? She's gonna go into the boring or something. Dawn, no. Dawn, don't do it. Oh my god.
You panicked.
Okay, Cameron. Oh no. Oh my god.
Is she cold?
It's not her.
Where'd she go?
What the fuck? Oh my. What the fuck? Oh my god. Goodness, this one was called The Body. Oh my god. Written and directed by Joss Whedon, has a 9.7 rating. Goodness, which I think is tied for the top episode that I've seen so far with Hush, I think. Yeah, Hush had a 9.7. So before we get into the actual review, I've had this box under my desk for like 2 months now. I guess it's time to finally open this. So yeah, let's get into it. So much, Dave. Holy shit. I loved your letter too. He mentioned that there's absolutely no background music in this episode, which I feel like I did notice, but I didn't notice it fully for me to like mention it in the video, but good. This is so cute. I'm gonna cry. my god. I just love Willow and Tara so much. Oh my god. And the fact that, like, I've literally been talking, like, since they, like, the finale of last season, when they, like, kissed off screen, I was, like, so pissed off. I was like, what the hell? Why haven't we had them kiss yet? And I've had a bunch of people be like, well, you know, it's television, so unfortunately we never get to see them kiss. And I thought that meant forever. Like, we were never gonna get to have them kiss. And we did in this episode. Oh my god. It made my heart so full to see that. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know where to put this. It's so nice. So, as I've already mentioned, this was The Body. Had a 9.7 rating, which honestly, this episode might be the most well-directed, well-edited, well-executed piece of television I've ever had the fortune to watch. I don't know how they were able to do this episode so beautifully, but so heart-wrenching at the same time, but also so, like, oh my god, this episode broke me into, like, a million pieces, but then put it back together just because, like, I couldn't have asked for a better send-off for a character that I loved so much, and a character that had such a great impact on all the characters that we know. Like I said in the episode, like, Willow doesn't have a great mom that she really looks up to or, like, goes to for comfort or anything. Xander doesn't have a good home life at all. And even Giles looked up to Joyce, and, like, you know, they had, like, that kind of relationship where, like, they understood each other. Like, they're basically co-parenting Buffy. And even Anya, she didn't know Joyce that much at all, but, I mean, it's still a person that you're very close to, or that your boyfriend's very close to, so it's gotta be hard. I'm gonna miss Joyce so much. Oh my god, I can't. God. This is your guys' favorite season? It's just heartbreak after heartbreak. Oh, I mean, they do it so well, though. Like, that's what gets me. I'm like, I am crying, but I'm very happy about it because it's so well done. Yeah, and I apologize. I basically said nothing during this entire reaction because I was just so, like, engulfed in the entire episode. Like, I was like, oh my god. But yeah, also a very interesting choice to replay the last scene of the last episode again, right before the title sequence. That was very interesting. Goodness, but even, like, the first scene right after the title sequence where all of them are, like, at Christmas, like, having dinner, and then, oh my god, the cut between them dropping, like, the pie or whatever to a shot of Joyce, please, I cannot do that. I can't do this. Goodness. And just, like, the first, like, full scene with just Buffy, like, walking around, calling 911, not sure what to do, waiting for the paramedics. Paramedics come. Goodness. Even, like, the fake out of, like, what she wants to happen. With, like, Joyce coming back, and then it's smash cutting right back to reality. Please. And, oh my god! The shot of the paramedic where it's literally just his, like, half his face down, because that's probably what Buffy's looking at because she's so short, and she's just, like, looking ahead, like, that's it, not really fully focusing on what he's saying. And then the shots of Buffy being mostly of the paramedics back, and then Buffy being in, like, just, like, a small portion of the shot. And, like, just her reaction to everything. I feel so bad for Buffy. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. And then she went to go see Dawn, and cannot even imagine going through high school and then finding that out about your mom. The shots of Joyce at the morgue, literally, it's like too real that like it makes me like sick to my stomach, you know? Like it, oh god, like that's one of my like biggest fears, is like losing a loved one that I'm very close to, because I haven't had to go through that yet, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to go through it, if that makes sense. Like, all my grandparents are still alive. All my parents are still alive. All my cousins, all my aunts and uncles, all of them are alive. So, I've never had to go through a hard death, other than my uncle. That wasn't really my uncle when I was a kid, but I barely knew him. So it wasn't really a big thing for me, because I didn't really know him, but for my parents, it's like it was like basically their best friend, so... But I am terrified of when this happens. So, like, for this episode to happen, oh god, it, like, hit for me because, like, I am just so terrified of when this happens. And, you know, I'm no stranger to hospital visits or stranger to one of my parents being in the hospital for a week straight, just, you know, waiting and seeing what's happening for all the tests and everything. But I haven't actually had that experience when someone's died. So I'm terrified in this episode with Buffy. And also just all of the reactions from all of the characters felt so perfect to me. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better episode to, like, send off Joyce, you know? Like, you know, Willow, like, constantly changing out of her shirt and, like, being so, like, indecisive of what because, you know, she has no control over the situation, but the one thing she can control is what she's wearing, and she's gonna pick something that she wants to wear to help Buffy, even though in her mind it's something that can be very pivotal to helping Buffy, but obviously it's nothing serious, as, you know, just wearing a random shirt, but it's something that's important to her because it's something that she can change. And I do that a lot. I don't know if it's my anxiety, but I literally change my shirt like 4 times before I film a video because I'm so nervous. Which is dumb to say, but, you know, watching Willow, I was like, oh, gosh, yeah, I feel that. I understand. And then Tara wanting to help her and, like, you know, not knowing what to do, but she knows that she can help Willow with this one thing that she's going through where she wants to change her shirt and all that. Yeah, then we have the very cute moment of Tara trying to, like, console Willow. And literally, when Tara kissed Willow on the forehead, I was about to say, like, as soon as they, like, cut to the next shot, I was gonna be like, damn it, they really couldn't have kissed, you know, like, actually. And then it happened. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. They're just so cute, and I'm so happy for Willow. Goodness. And it's just like, they didn't make a huge deal about it. It wasn't like a huge, you know, oh my goodness, it's 2 girls kissing. It was just Tara trying to console her girlfriend Willow, and it was just so perfect, so perfect. I'm so sorry, guys. I am at a loss for words for, like, this entire episode, but I'm just, like, obsessed with how well this episode did everything. So yeah, so then Xander and Anya come, and Anya tells them that Xander was crying before in the apartment, and it's just, I don't know, just Xander's character has, he just feels so, like a guy, you know? So just to hear that, it hit him so hard that he was crying. Because, like, imagine, like, not having the best family, finding your found family of, like, all your friends and everything, and then Buffy's mom being the only one that knows about the Slayer and all that, so she's able to understand more of what they're all going through, and then to lose her, I mean, and even Anya, I forget who, I think a couple people were talking about this, that Anya, like, is kind of a metaphor for people with, like, autism, or, like, people that don't fully get social cues and things like that, which, I just feel like that kind of fits Anya, because even just this, like, people with autism, they're very literal, and they feel like everything has to have an answer to things, you know? And just this episode, the fact that she doesn't understand why people are mortal and why people die and why this kind of thing happens, it's very much like a little kid figuring out what death is. And it was very interesting to see Anya go through it and go through that kind of mentality and, like, shift in thinking. I don't know. It's just very interesting seeing Anya go through that kind of shift. Because, I mean, it is very strange to go through, you know? I mean, I haven't gone through it. But, and all the shots in this episode are so fucking good. I just paused on this one clip of them, like, all four of them in Willow's room, and just, like, all this empty space around them, which, that, I feel like, was so interesting that the art teacher in Dawn's high school was talking about negative space, and, like, she was like, you're not going to be drawing the figure, you're going to be drawing the negative space around the figure, so, like, the outline of it. And I thought it was just so interesting to bring in, because then in the shots where Willow, like in Willow's room, right after Anya goes on her, like, little tangent about, like, you know, what's mortality and all that, all of them, like, sit, or, like, Anya and Willow sit down, and then there's, like, the shots of them are just so, all of them are, like, so small in their shots. And then we have the Xander one where he's, like, going in and out of the frame, like, pacing. It was also very interesting that Xander gave Willow a kiss on the forehead to, like, try and comfort her, which, I don't know, it just felt very, like, I know Xander, like, a couple seasons ago, but I feel like he just genuinely cares about Willow so much, and it, like, pains him to see Willow in so much pain about this. It was a sweet moment for me. And then Xander punches a hole in the wall, which, you know, something to get the anger out a little bit. So yeah, so then we have the whole doctor talking to Buffy, and, like, the shots of her talking to the doctor are literally the same exact shots that they used, in that one episode, a couple episodes ago. I forget the name, but the one where, like, she's at the hospital talking to the doctor, and it's just so close up because she's, like, literally going into her own world while she's talking to this doctor, and she's just, you know, doesn't know what to do, what to say. And then the doctor, she, like, imagines the doctor saying, I'm just making all this shit up, I'm just telling you what you want to hear. It is so interesting how the paramedics and him made such a point to be like, she was in no pain when she left, or, like, what, she was in no pain when she passed. And it's just so interesting how people have, like, that's comforting to know that they weren't in pain when they left. Goodness. And also, the shift, I forgot to mention this when I was talking about the scene where Buffy's just at her house, but the shift from being on 911, and then the 911 operator being like, is the body cold? And then Buffy, like, freaking out, being like, body? That's my mom. You know, it's my mom. It's not just a random body. And then later on, when Giles comes in, she shouts, we can't move the body. And she doesn't refer to her mom as her mom anymore, because to her, it's like, that's just a vessel. Like, my mom is now not in that anymore, so it's not my mom, and I shouldn't refer to her as that. And then at the end, obviously she says that to Dawn as well. It pains me to go through this. Oh, but it was so good. It was, like, so well done. So it's, like, frustrating. Then Tara talking to Buffy. I love Tara so much. Please, I love her so much. But yeah, so then there's a vampire in the morgue, which, interesting. It's kind of like giving Buffy something that she can defeat, because with the whole, you know, like, even Xander was going through this at Willow's place. He was like, Willow's glory or something else. Like, we can fight it, you know? Like, we can get to the bottom of it. You know, we can get revenge for Joyce. But then it's like, it was just something medical. It was just an aneurysm that she had to go through. And that's probably, like, so hard to deal with from their perspective because they're so used to fighting and using their fighting to, you know, even if someone dies, they can kill the thing that killed them, you know? And by not having that sort of, like, scapegoat of, like, okay, yeah, we can be mad at this thing, or we can be mad at this being because that's what caused all of this, there isn't anything, because it's just how the body works, and that's how, you know, people live and die, so it's unfortunate. But I am glad Buffy got something, you know, she got to, like, save Dawn at the end of it, just so she can do something, you know? And then at the end, I think Dawn was, like, about to close Joyce's eyes, which, why in the hell did none of them close Joyce's eyes? Oh my god. That was freaky. But, Dawn finally, I guess, was about to do it. Sheesh. This episode was a doozy, but it was such a well done doozy. The next episode is Buffy s5e16. So we're just gonna keep on going with Buffy, wonder what's gonna happen with that. I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know what the next episode's gonna hold, but we shall see. We did not see Spike in this episode, so I swear to God, if we get a Buffy robot in the next episode right after this amazing episode, I'm gonna lose my shit. But, you know, it's just how it is. But, yeah. I do believe that is all I have to say about this episode, so, yeah. Thank you until my beautiful patrons over on Patreon. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!